Hey, what's going on YouTube fam? This is LC with Law Crypto. Thank you for joining me today. So today I want to go over our Enjin Coin chart and give you some updates on what I'm seeing currently and where I see the price going. We had a lot of excitement in the NFT market this week, and I just want to give you a quick update. So let's get into it. Okay, so today we see Enjin Coin at $1.82. That's up 10.5%, and the market cap now is $1,713,266,302. So everybody, give yourself a round of applause if you've been in Enjin Coin. Let's go. So again, just really quickly, we have a circulating supply of 934 million and a max supply of 1 billion. Okay, now let's get into the chart and I'll show you what I'm seeing. Okay, so now we're looking at Enjin Coin. I'm on a 2-hour chart, and what I'm seeing here, never mind this ABCD for right now, I basically see Enjin Coin on our second wave of the move that we started. When was that? On February 28th, and the second wave is here. Now what I'm seeing is the last thing I told you was I took half my portfolio off at the 1.27 mark, and I wanted to see where we went basically on the dip. Now if I take this move here, I'm looking at, let me zoom in for you guys, I'm looking at a dip from our all-time high to the 50% retracement. And if I zoom in a little more, as you can see, the 50% retracement is right where our 50 EMA had caught price action. Okay, now if I was looking to get in, because I'm a little greedy just sometimes, just a little bit, if I was going to see where it was going to come down and maybe possibly hit our 618, what I seen was, instead of even coming back down to the 50% retracement, the EMA had caught it again. So we're seeing that the 50 EMA is a very strong indicator on our 2-hour chart that price action is following. All right, it's continually bouncing off of this 50 EMA. Now what I'm seeing currently is what price action is showing me is, okay, here's our all-time high, and it came up again, and we had some good volume today. And when it came up, it looked like it possibly making something like a double top. So yes, this is our all-time high, but currently right now we're looking at this as resistance. Okay, so we need to build up enough pressure to break through this resistance, because the all-time high of this magnitude is definitely great, and once it breaks through, it's blast off time, right? So now let me look at my indicators. So what I'm seeing is, after we came off our all-time high here, we was in overbought regions, and what price action did on our trend indicator was dip just slightly under our 0 line, and then it went back above. And if I look at our RSI here, we were also in overbought regions. We dipped back into range, which is also excellent, and we dipped and we came and we're basically stabilizing here on our 50 line. Right now, I was gonna look to see if we could possibly do something like a dip here. And oversold regions is always a good time for me to buy, because if I'm investing in a project, I completely believe in it. I don't believe in pump and dumps, and Enjin Coin is not that. So if the market would have overreacted and went into oversold regions, I wanted to see what price action was gonna show us on a chart, and I was definitely gonna buy here. But from what I'm seeing here, again, it's a 2-hour chart, it is stabilizing on our 50 line. So after I see what happens here on this double top that looked like it's forming, I'm gonna see what price action shows me, and then I'm looking to buy back in. All right, now another thing that I'm seeing, I want to make sure you guys are taking notice of where this thing goes and how it meets the 50 EMA next. So if the 50 EMA, this is just speculation, if it does something like that, if it does something like this here, and price action was to touch and bounce off of this again, and price action was to bounce off of this again, I'm definitely looking at the 50 EMA as our one indicator showing where price action is going in this territory, because I feel like we're bound to make a new all-time high. It could be tonight, it could be sometime this weekend, but yeah, this thing is just building up steam to make that next move up. All right, so stay on a close watch for this one. I definitely think this is gonna be the new hotspot for where we're gonna see some new all-time highs. And if I take another look here, what I can also see is this is possibly building an ascending triangle. So if this thing is actually building this formation, I am super bullish. All right, let me get a different color in here. So if this thing is building an ascending triangle, yeah, it's time to be bullish. If any naysayers were looking at Enjin Coin thinking it was going to fall from the sky out of nowhere, yeah, you need to start looking at the pattern. So if this thing touches again on our 50 EMA, does another toggle, and it keeps bouncing off of this resistance line, and the 50 EMA keeps carrying it up, I think that is going to be an ascending triangle, and I'm ready for this thing to build up enough steam to blast through this resistance line. All right, now another thing that I'm seeing. So now I'm gonna address the huge elephant in the room, which is this orange wave line here. And what I'm basically seeing, if I go from swing high to swing low using my fib extension, and I'll just drag that out here, boom. All right, so what I'm seeing is a new price target at the 1.272, giving me a price of $2.62. All right, so as I stated, the first move was our wave one, or excuse me, wave A. We dipped, that's point B, and now we're currently in a wave C. So this is all a wave C. And once we come back down, we'll do another dip if we hit this point, or that point C could just as easily be our all-time high at this current moment. All right, I put this here because I usually measure out wave one or wave A to measure the same length of the line for B to C, but it could just as easily be this as our wave C. And now we just took a dip, and our D point is right here where that 50% retracement has hit. This chart is very messy, so stay with me. But it could just as easily be this D point where our dip has currently hit, and we're looking for the next wave up. And that's where our fib extension comes in, because the 1.272 will get us at 2.62, which is $2.62. Now, outside of this price target I have here, I'm actually looking at a range of the 1.272 to the 1.618. So this can easily hit here, or it can carry all the way in until the 1.618, and that is going to get us a price of $2.91. Now, why this level is so important. The 1.618 is an extreme level for me because I understand the psychological aspects of these marks. So when it hits $3, I understand that that's going to be a huge resistance. Now, it has nothing to do with our charts, but just the psychology of the market. Buyers are going to look at $3 mark and say, hey, can it actually break through $3 this quick? So I'm going to predict, or I'm speculating, that if we have some type of point where we hit $3, it's going to be some type of immediate drop off, which isn't scary to me because I understand that psychological level at $3. So for me to be safe, I never want to buy at tops. I also never sell at tops because you can never accurately predict the future. You can never accurately predict where the market's going to go. So I buy in the range of where price action's taking me. So if I think this thing can go to the 1.618 mark, which is going to get us $2.93, just psychologically, this thing can possibly hit $3, and then the market is going to make sure it dips because this thing has went to $3 pretty fast. I mean, yeah, this is the beginning of the bull run, but that is pretty fast. I want to sell, or I want to take some profits at the $2.61 mark or the $2.93 mark before it hits this $3 mark again, because once it hits this mark, if you don't have a limit set in where this is automatically gonna trigger when it hits $3, this thing is going to blast down before you can take profits at this zone. Now, if you're holding long run, again, that is still a great way to play Enjin Coin, because I think this thing is not nowhere near where it's going to be by the end of this bull run. So if you're holding, hold strong, all right? But if I'm taking profits and wanting to continue to buy even more Enjin Coin with the investment that I'm utilizing for my Enjin Coin, then this is going to get me more Enjin Coin. All right, so I take half my profits and I sell, wait for the dip, and I buy back in with that amount. So it's just going to keep accumulating over time. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm thinking this is going to be a huge zone for us going into the weekend. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'm going to keep coming with updates. And just to give some of you guys an update on why Enjin Coin can be making moves like this right now is because of an article on March 3rd. It says Enjin Coin is launching 2 scaling solutions to remove gas and support NFTs from any blockchain. Now, Enjin is launching 2 scaling solutions to remove gas and support fungible and non-fungible tokens from any blockchain. And this is the Jumpnet, okay? It's launching on April 6th. And as we're approaching that date, I feel like Enjin Coin is going to be more and more valuable as the rest of the crypto space begins to learn about it, okay? So I'm gonna link this in the description below and you can download the press release. But yeah, I see nothing but joy in the near future for Enjin Coin. So yeah, if you like content like this, please like and subscribe to this video. I just had to get a quick video out to you guys because yeah, I see this thing bubbling for the next explosion. So I wanted to get it to the community, all right? So again, like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this move. And yeah, I'm gonna keep coming to you with ways to win in this crypto space, all right? So I'll see you next time. One. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So before you go, one of the things I wanted to let you know about is token metrics. Now, I use token metrics to help me find winning projects, and what I built this community around is helping people find new ways to make money, okay? And I feel like token metrics is gonna help you become profitable in your portfolios. Now, what token metrics does is use artificial intelligence and machine learning to rank different cryptocurrencies and make sure you're getting the best for your money, okay? Now, what they do here is they look at the actual market cap rankings, they look at the code reviews, and they give you a quant grade based off what they learned through their artificial intelligence program and the machine learning that they leverage to make sure you're getting the best projects in your portfolios. They also have a toggle here to show if you're looking at an investment from a trader perspective or an investor perspective, okay? So it'll actually give you different ranked projects based off of how you're treating your portfolios. It'll show you top projects if you're a long-term investor and what you should invest in immediately, or if you're a trader, what will be the best bets for you to hold within a month span or for a quarterly or yearly span. So I definitely think this is a great tool, and it cuts down that learning curve to make sure you're gaining profit immediately. So check out the links below and you can sign up for a trial. It'll give you 7 days to check out what they do here, and you can leverage some of their AI and machine learning, and you can cancel before the trial period is over. So for the different plans, they have a holder plan, investor plan, and professional plan. And as you can see, you can have a 7-day trial for the holder plan for only $199 and an investor plan for $499. You can cancel before the 7-day trial, or let's say if you wanted to start off with the investor plan for $499, and you can always switch over to the holder plan for $29.99 a month before that 7-day trial is over. So take a look at token metrics. I believe this will be a great service that you're doing yourself if you want to be a crypto millionaire, or at least a crypto 6-figure.